You may have heard about the Black Sherif Bruhaha. Well, if you haven't, he's been described as an ingrate amidst claims of having signed a distribution deal without the consent of his management. There's also the other side of the story that says that DJ Slim and Kweku Christo, who are making the claims, are painting Sherif black. Well, the Road Boys Association, that has been the management team of Black Sherif from the onset of his career, has also released a statement on the matter. Spot on. We are seated for a conversation on this very one. I am Benefo Buabin Abrantepa. Welcome to Bloggers Forum on Ghana Web TV. Thanks for joining us. It's 60 minutes of unlimited entertainment, ably brought to you by Cheesy Pizza. Cheesy Pizza has all you want, from juicy smoothies, jollof, fried rice, and meatballs. We have great deals for you all week round. Cheesy Pizza gives you the McCheesy combo every Monday and Thursday. With only 49 cedis, you get one small pizza, fries, and chicken, one cola drink at all branches. Tuesdays are Super Tuesdays at all Cheesy Pizza branches. Buy your Super Family Pizza at half price every Tuesday for 40 cedis at all Cheesy Pizza branches. Be part of the midweek bonanza every Wednesday. Buy and get one free at all Cheesy Pizza branches. And also remember to start your weekend with special jollof and fried rice from Cheesy Pizza branches every Friday. Call 026-4133-397 to place your order. Cheesy Pizza, your way. My guests are seated. By the Duchuma Boatin is a columnist, and for friend, vivid, vicious, vociferous, because I saw the boha and I just say, and yasem kitwa or sharp. Vida, Kwaba. Very fine.
Boko, with that intro, I don't really know what I mean. I think you.
As usual.
I mean, that's it. Maybe I'm a little rough for the outside, but me more than some pineapple. You know, I mean, bad, sir.
Rough on the outside, yes. Smooth within.
Yes.
Because I need on my mind.
I need to put that out because as a program, you do. They take your program. Oh, Charlie. Charlie, now, Charlie, come close. Come close.
Yeah.
I mean, you can come.
And then so dear, yeah, or say come. And then so the enemy, no, or a nyai muni home, or sister who's were giant in a good one, that's what they call Jadi. Nenebi is a columnist and an author. And I'm a woman can say, just another kind.
No, me say, Adajinio.
Yes, all they call Jadi.
No, David.
Mati, son or kind, or so one can say, Yati. Nene, yeah, fine.
Part-time.
Charlie. Nice one. How is the sales of the book going?
Charlie, it's going well, but then this is Ghana. Everything can get better.
Yeah.
It's the same. We have two petrol, you know. Affective example.
And okay.
How is it affecting you?
Charlie, the four they run like
smooth. Say
I rough. And you mean Papa. Say no kada ni be sweet you.
Hey, go for some quarter bicycle. Any which ways. Nene, free your mind, young girl.
We start young.
Yes, I see.
Okay, but your people sent me some topics, but then I don't know why there's something very important to talk about that, you know, they are not bringing it up.
What do you want to talk about?
If you read my book, chapter 8, talks about Nama McBrown. And anytime anybody takes my book, that's the chapter everybody opens first. Why? Because people love Nama McBrown, people of all ages. Kids, adults, everyone loves Nama McBrown. So her show on, if anything,
United Showbiz.
United, yeah, people watch that show a lot. People of all ages watch that show a lot. So for kids to be watching the show and be scared by somebody's dancing is something that we need to address as a nation.
Kids are scared
by somebody's dancing on a Nama McBrown show.
Dance moves, you mean?
The dance moves are causing a lot of harm to the country. Fear and panic. No, somebody needs to sit and nod down.
That's your worry for the week.
That he needs to slow down the dancing.
Okay.
They dance any rhythm, any movement, any any form of construction. He dances worse than we friend is saying. I friend is a papa ni to the neighbor could once in a month.
The week nina and some show bunny.
I shall be from last week Saturday, and it's something which has happened since last year. It's something which Abu Bossana, like to say another say. You understand? And as somebody who cares about showbiz, we need to not scare people from watching our show. When people come to watch the show, they're like, yo, they're going to watch this man dance again. That's something that bothered me from Saturday that I need to address it today. So yes, that's what I want to address.
Me am crashing me. Hey, more, mommy.
So your friend is saying you said something about his dancing last Saturday. What did you say?
You are still going to talk about?
No. What you said something. You made the
that words.
I don't remember the exact words.
When Arnold sees this, you see, the point is that I didn't know what you were going to free your mind on, and
but it's something that you yourself have talked about. So it's something that we are all concerned about.
We
need an intervention for Arnold.
Mate, dance God Lord, but Arnold, that's why. Vada yanko free your mind.
We muna ometna se twen odo se awa wa ahwede no bro se no bro se kan ometna se twa. So for the week what I'm going to talk about Shatawale mami waba say oni baby da ntino yempe baby man as far as in shelter bia or baby e ma penny for. And if you feel someone or babema no issue, I mean, you should go Conin Chain, Conifi and Akachen is only baby. I don't see why there should be a radio discussion. A bimwenia jehon say what a Range Rover, a man, a girlfriend, and which you know, nema me about out say unya baby in that. I mean, obia one the personal issues, artists, and me sure so be a one the family issues. Yakasi the nina flood the airwaves na ebe see so. So say unya baby in that, ofane. They should stop disturbing.
Is it not possible? Say he may have tried every means possible to.
Now, who will stop you from entering your son's house? Why could you now fear him now? Boys need be a pamowana. I mean, I'm saying this because shatter, shatter. Ebiana ne huye we bufu, but won't allow young consumers to also focus on their talent and their music. More than you maybe say but you try and name then it draws the attention of anyone, just like Kelvin Boy's baby mother tried to do and as I wanted to do. Then the whole discussion moves from the music now for personal issues. I mean, because it makes them stay relevant. But we are tired, especially with this particular act, Shatawale. Ya bread, because then your girlfriend, and then your baby mama, and then your baby awenyano, and then your boys are all pamo me through camp na. Hate song, you know what he? Factual ni and discuss here. Me saw the hit song in the now the way in fia one. Meaning say after talking about the talent or the creative work, there's something add-ons be or why be a bit me account. So say add-ons need the creative work need one namu the way need dry and suma. I am 2022 and I don't want to hear these things. Now on to Moisha.
Okay.
We spoke at length about how was sacra and me being a Christian me danya me ase for her life sebia ene me bia akoswa enkoyi I did say na say wo de I did say
free your mind that they all okay.
I did say some of the pronouncements any videos are never out it looked as if say or you be her days are numbered. That is what it looked because all the ehun bi and na eye niana or after that, a couple of videos on the soft mommy and the spiritual mother, but you see the calmness as a BBI boko, and we appreciate that. Now, the few comments about Sandra and Kobia Ababetuho. I mean, you can argue it out, say no cry, but how they are making it look as if say there's a problem with him mentally, that is a problem. Miss Mewo. Ebiana was sacra, Ebiana, and Sakrayana Kasa means say. We will not see that trait again. It is a wabana or exhibit something different. I actually tells you since age, because we do not expect to see what we saw in the past years. So I don't know why they are making it seem say our mental problem. It may be true, say maybe I'll go through phases, be a mentally, a draining, but to put it out there and say free social media and go and seek help. And then I can say you or chinebino who evaluate and I said not same be or the babiano, yet the better to sebi or be a najene. What did them or make such pronouncements?
It's not the first time you two will be for say on free social media now on your help.
But she's we're free social media. Obiane sanya ne sakra e take form. Your baby or while it is said the Enyanum Catholic for Roman for you. Or confessing a bonnet Roman father na was reboni fache. Ye nim face are all come. Honest or no one cobia allegedly. Eko mema ho sebe niomo koda ekwa ko Jessica. You do not know how our only cleansing process needs to take. Abia, she needs to get some things off her chest to be able to pray for forgiveness and forge ahead. But then you come and make it look as if say the statement be or be making I say Najun Mukana. It's painful because for you to see your fellow woman doing that to a baffle front. I mean, it hurts. These are comments a bit to me a back door. If you do not need any prejudice and malice be associated with it, a idea was say a back door to say, oh Charlie, oh facing problems. Ye name depression, funny face define your mind with the course. It could be one of those faces. And also about out, I don't see the fellow male stars, no. But to say, you show how and go and seek help. I mean, before when you know who was glaring in our face, say, oh, problem. Sabre no can and you. But this is somebody what coiling and who shed them for a while. I feel no person or racer face beam.
Now, racer face, I know better bomb.
Now, Ebia, your kind of see and cray allegedly say,
Ebia, and Yano cray, and from where Sandra and her colleagues are seated. They see say oh okay Ebia because and you mentioned
that she's peddling lies.
Yes. Who share your kind or say oh me paucho na de me kind in no kre na mum ye wom say nyina na ne me ma da Jessica mum.
But I mean some
you get it.
And no maybe omuhuni say because Nanaba has said he should stop peddling lies. Ebia no hu say Sebio ubia na dwinimu etini like bibia hawa
no one can say na me no kwa sorry why that phrase na me no ni mem of all the things e bit me aye wasase so one can say na me no aduane one can say na ekoso agya free but e honen kwa no o use that phrase no and you and I will know say a free time or so wasakra no Sebi emema mu na oni o madan ko ho asem no ka osre ho bonifacha ogina so di tu manefo wan kase onu ko shopping wan kase onu ko Dubai but o se minu mienu nyina so was a dream bibi ho kakra e bia na o go through a face but why would she make her pronouncements no particular one say sebi ye ne mema ye bibi Jessica why that alone It's in the no can obey apologize here, fine. But to tell her say uncle seeking help no, I mean I think say we wasakra. Near now we no usi unye bio. Assuming without admitting say that is what happened. One other can be born man. There be on car second or camel. Send you only we you know. Except you on car be born man. There be near on any boom we you know because a beer they can alleged
that's what I'm saying, assuming without admitting.
Oh yeah, alleged or chnanko. You court adaje. A beer na near only we ye yentino. Sabi me no ko didi we baby na me yem hwia. I'll tell you, say, me ye kohani yem shinti me enko didi wa ha say biem. What's my say? Into no as a Christian, there one thing that who here pan say ube winning souls for Christ. Into also feel say ebia na me ye yam boam ebia wo fa sa kwan no aso. E de o ha obeba enti be ka me ho ne nyina ye enko nyame mu. Me ka we ya
no, can I
no, you decided to speak about dance moves. It's now
United Showbiz.
It's all I'm saying is say so feel say wa dan for no na dwene mu sebe e kana Enye bedroom say any ebe horo sound to.
Yeah, but she also spoke about
also bad bedroom.
Fine. Because still, and you my can physical things a bit me see. Uni be makoda. But adwini mu no unya sa unni sa ade na ode be sa examination. I shouldn't put it out there.
You seek help.
Seek help for them.
It could be anything anyway.
To you, what does that help me?
Oh, say me nyamina mechire mu say
it
was generic like
said me ase no and am machire say it sad dia fine but say it so dia it's not too cool.
Yeah, but the Bible said work out your own, specific on the word own salvation with fear and trembling, right? When you say you are born again, you say you are born again, and you want to live for Christ, you say you want to do that. Focus on your salvation. If you want to win somebody for Christ, you should go and see the person, right? I don't think that calling somebody out on public platform is ever going to change anybody's actions. You understand? When you call somebody out on a public platform, what it does, they make the person defensive because the person has to clear their name. Of course, Moesha may feel that he wanted to apologize to Sandra for something she had said about Sandra, and she did that. But that last part was what everybody focused on. Nobody cared about the apology anymore. Sometimes when you are speaking on a public platform, you have to know that there are things that may be red herring to you, but people focus on those things and distract from your message. There are a lot of people who try to pass messages on, but the approach of passing the message on make your message irrelevant, or it kills the potence of your message. I think that's what happened with Moesha trying to apologize, or quote unquote, as this sister is trying to tell us, win somebody for Christ.
We go for a quick break. When we return, we'll talk about Black Sherif and the deal, the contract with Empire Entertainment, and then Wayne Chavez consult.
From the dawn of time, people have engaged in several businesses. With the onset of technology and innovation, life has relatively been made easier. By using debit or credit cards,
mobile banking.
Thank you. And your favorite, mobile money?
Tech has indeed married business. On BizTech, we spend time with faces behind known and upcoming businesses in the country.
Learn more about the new technologies and innovation,
as well as find out about the trending issues in the world of business.
Join us as we serve you with a variety of compelling interviews, projects, and others right here on Ghana Web TV.
Welcome back. It's Bloggers Forum on Ghana Web TV. The show is sponsored by Cheesy Pizza. Now, you know, I said we were going to talk about the Black Sherif matter. Definitely, we'll talk about it. Because, Charlie, issues, you know, edosu, bibre, obiye kanedie. And of course, we need to really analyze it. But we'll have that conversation after Vogue. Irabra is on standby.
Welcome to Vogue on Bloggers Forum on Ghana Web TV. My name is Irabna Everett. Today we are going to be tackling anklets. Yes, I'm going to be giving you a little bit of information and education on the anklets we wear every day, both men and women. Don't get it twisted. I'll be back right after this break. Welcome back. This is Vogue on Bloggers Forum on Ghana Web TV, and I am Irabna Everett, of course. Before I went on the break, I did say we were going to be tackling anklets. Now, anklets are a daily thing that we wrap around our ankles. Like, we could put beads, we could put chains, we could put shells. And I just gave you the types of anklets right there. Anklets beautify, if you ask me, they beautify our outfits and, of course, make our legs pop a bit. You know what I'm saying? My anklet lovers out there, you definitely know what I am talking about. Moving on. Let's look at some myths that surround anklets. Did you know that back in the day, young women who wore anklets were termed or seen as prostitutes or lesbians? Even though that myth still stands among the older folk, young women and men are free to wear as many anklets as they want now. Yes, some even stack up to 4 or 5 anklets and they're okay and good to go. Here are some type of anklets you can find on the market. The beaded anklets, the charm anklets, the letter anklets, the metallic anklets, and the shell anklets. Now, the shell anklets are basically made of shells, and the beaded anklets are made of beads. The charm anklets, you can place your name on it. You can place your boyfriend's name on it. If you want to place your mama's name on it, that's okay too. So yes, these are the type of anklets you can find on the market. Are you a fan of anklets, or have you just become a fan of anklets? I'm going to give you some ways you can style anklets. Note that you do not wear anything long enough to cover your ankles if you're wearing an anklet, because then what's the point of wearing the anklets, right? It's to beautify your legs and beautify your outfit. So you can rock anklets with some jean shorts, pencil jeans. No, to pencil jeans, not baggy jeans or boyfriend jeans, pencil jeans, and short, beautiful mini dresses. You can also wear a long dress like them bodycon dresses. Yeah, that's, I'm telling you, my dears, will pop everything. All right, okay, it's about that time where I leave you guys, but did you know that Indian women wore pure gold anklets on their left leg to indicate that they were married? You did not? Well, now you do. Next time you're rocking an anklet, rock it with the and the all right? Don't let anybody do like, I don't know what this is, but yeah, that's it for Vogue. See you next time. Bye.
And that's a wrap now with Vogue. It's the lifestyle and fashion segment, a new segment on Bloggers Forum. Me who say that share anklet that me name say Oshebia Oshe anklet. But wait me
it's just that me da I take everything off like jewels. Okay. Intimidating no will be an extra thing and some I mean, say idea yet to me broad, yeah, I can. I mean, why not?
But you don't have any problem with someone wearing it?
No. If I tell you,
yeah.
No.
How do you see anklets?
You know, generally speaking about jewels, right? I have a watch in my bag, right? I'm supposed to put on. I forgot to put on my watch. I'm not really into jewels.
A jewel person.
I've
never sharing that.
But then I don't have a problem with what anybody decides to do with their body.
Yeah.
I am pro-choice.
Are you fascinated when people wear anklets? Does it attract you?
If the person dresses good, the whole entire appearance, the fatana. I know some people wear anklets and it looks good on them. I know some people wear anklets and I'm like, what are you doing? Yeah.
Okay, Mate. So, Charlie, rock it if that makes you feel good.
He likes jewels when it's resting on something.
Oh yeah, on the waist. I know.
No, not there.
Go
a little bit.
Over the necklace, yeah, me face.
Necklace. Mate. So let's talk about Black Sherif. When this issue started, it sounded a bit awkward to me. So we're there, and then DJ Slim started this crusade, alleging that Black Sherif has ditched his record label or management and decided to, sign a contract be near their day, and that even the house and the car that was given Black Sherif, car now on Yusubio, a dinosaur were free her and 70 baby near the other. So it brought about a conversation about investment, how people who invest in the arts are protected, and whether or not such practices drives away or affect investor confidence. Now, the whole conversation is that Black Sherif, under the Chavez Records or Win Chavez management or consult, it has a contract, 5 years contract with Win Chavez. Now, the spokesperson of Win Chavez, which is Kweku Christo, has been giving details of their side of the story. He says that they have a 5-year contract with Black Sherif. Empire brought a distribution deal contract. They looked at it and said, contract in Enye, so Black Sherif shouldn't sign the contract. Later, Black Sherif went ahead to sign the contract without their knowledge, and that they saw Black Sherif on TV saying, "Oh, Nebusian for Nebuano near the day, you know, Nebusian for Nema friends." When you have a management that is saying to all of this, it is what triggered the issue.
There was this deal that came up with Empire, and they brought the contract. But I think before my boss met Black Sherif, he had a contract with Empire, which had expired last year, October. So they had to renew it. So when Empire brought the new contract, my boss said the terms in it is not going to help the artist. So he doesn't think it's right for him to sign it. And this basically is seeking for Black Sherif, giving them a Second Sermon remix. That's one single, and another single that he's going to release. And they said they had budgeted 50,000 USDs for that. But we didn't know Sherif had gone on to sign up and had presented one Aubrey, who was supposed to be an A&R for him as his manager to Empire. So when they were supposed to send the money to his account, they sent it to Aubrey, and it was only $15,000. And that's when Sherif had approached my boss that he had gone back to do it. But this is the amount they gave him instead of what they initially said they was going to give him. I just went on TV3 to verify, and the question they had asked Black Sherif was, who is investing in you? Because we have seen artists blow, but after yours, we have seen that your appearance, everything is going on smoothly for you. And what he said was his mom, dad, and his big cousin. And then he mentioned one other dude's name, Rich Game. And that was like, why would you, because you have a contract with us, so you should at least appreciate us. My boss is not interested in tarnishing the image of Black Sherif. If he had not gone to the media to be ungrateful to him, if I should put it that way, the media wouldn't have even heard it, because he left the house like 5th of this month.
So that's Kweku Christo in that interview with Amir Debra. Now, me started crying free. Mami, a lawyer, a lawyer in the making. He has a degree in law. Any other day. Nene,
I've not read their contract.
You've not read their contract. Okay, so we are not discussing the contract. Let me put it this way: you have not, but I have seen the contract. And
you've read it.
I have read it.
Okay.
Say any name.
Okay.
Inti yenye biakai.
Okay.
But
what are the key takeaways from the contract?
Oh,
I'm curious, like two or three things that stood out.
So, Empire the distribution deal. We know what a distribution deal is, and then Chavez is a management deal. But what the manager of Black Sherif has been saying, Madonna, is that these comments coming from DJ Slim and other quarters, they are not true, because Omo complained to say Black Sherif Adechi Omo Wajai management team ako sign a contract near that. It's a company friend that decided to invest in their craft, and that even the investment is not being put to use yet, because before they had recorded the second sermon. It was after that one, and
I guess last year.
Yes. Yeah. So all the claims are false. But there's also been a statement from the...
I'm more curious on the reason I asked about the contract specifically. I wanted to... So he says it's a distribution deal.
It's a distribution deal.
And I believe that because I know... Because when that Kweku Christo guy did an interview with Amir Debra, he said that he has gone to sign with a new management. And I was confused because I know Empire Entertainment is not a management company, they're a distribution, and they're a record label. So I felt like...
so I
that
think
was what I wanted
to
speak on, actually. That's what I wanted to speak on.
Not a management, but we know what Empire does.
Yeah.
So perhaps in his narrative, he made a mistake
He used the word management a lot.
I mean,
when I was coming, I was listening to that interview again.
Okay.
Because I was confused. Because I wanted to be sure. Okay.
So it's not a management deal.
When it comes to this, since you are going the legal route, words are very important. So the reason why words are important is he has a distribution deal with Empire. That doesn't void the management deal.
Their consent is that he signed the deal
when
Chavez, that is the management team that is investing in him, had said that it is a bad deal. So it was when he had gone to sign the deal that they had made payments of $15,000. Then he goes back to Chavez and say, the people, this be the money they gave you, this, that.
Yeah, but then what's the name? The artist is the artist, right? The artists have the right to. The management works for the artist. The artist doesn't work for the management, right? The management can advise the artist what to do, but the artists, at the end of the day, have to take the final decision on how they want their career to go. And
even when we are investing in you,
have a signed contract.
Yes,
we have a contract.
The manager
and the contract is
the manager doesn't work. The artist doesn't work for the manager. The manager works for the artist.
Yes.
So the final decision on what action the artist should take rests with the artist, and the manager is supposed to honor the artist, whatever the artist want to do. One, the manager will advise the artist what they want the artist to do. The artist can decide, I don't want to do what you want me to do. The manager is supposed to do what the artist say they want to do, not what the manager wants to do. But that's beside the point. That is not the issue here. The issue here is, I think there is an industry-wide problem when it comes to accounting and accountability in this country.
Okay.
Right? I told you, I said on this show before that when we were doing intellectual property in school, in Ghana, there are less than 20 intellectual property cases in relation to copyright. Even generally, I would say copyright and patent. I can't remember trademark of it, but we have less than 20. That means that there's been less than 20 times people have gone to court and seek redress in the court to the point where the court felt like we have to report this. You understand? What that means is that people don't take legal action seriously when it comes to entertainment in Ghana. And so, because of that, contracts don't matter in this country when it comes to entertainment. And I remember Akon said that he signed the video years ago on a show in the US, and then he was asked, does it mean that he makes money from the video? He said no, because contracts don't matter in Africa. And that is what I think the issue here is. If we had an industry where people felt like an action can be taken against you if you go against the contract you have with them, Black Sherif have moved different. I'm very sympathetic to Black Sherif. I don't want to criticize him because I watched the freestyle he put out last week where he said that he was a 18-year-old, who just got famous and he has to deal with a lot of mental issues, right, with that. And I'm very sympathetic to him because I just finished watching the Kanye documentary yesterday, and Kanye is 44 years old, dealing with mental issues which came as a result of him having to be famous. So I don't know what he goes through on a daily, right? And he has a lot of papers, figuratively speaking, in front of him where he has to make decisions on, right? If I were, what's the name, Black Sherif, and I am currently the biggest artist in Ghana, and I have the opportunity to become a bigger artist outside Ghana, right? And I feel like somebody is offering me an opportunity where I can become bigger outside of Ghana. Would I want more money or would I want the platform? These are decisions. I can't choose for him, right? I think those are decisions that were presented to him, and he had to make a choice. Do I want my music to be distributed in the US and become bigger in the US, maybe take an L because people sign bad deals, and maybe after the third year, you're in a position where you can make bigger demands. That's something somebody can do, and that is not a bad decision to make. Somebody can decide that, okay, I'm already big, I want big money now. That's also not a bad decision to make, right? So he's presented with scenarios, 2 scenarios, and then he decided to go with one scenario. where he felt like I wanted a platform. I don't think that he made a bad decision there, right? That's why I don't want to be hard on him. The issue is when it comes to honoring the contracts, when it comes to going behind his manager's back, as the manager claims. That is where the issue is. But what does going behind the manager's back mean? Was it in their I've not read the contract. Was it in their contract that every deal that Black Sherif makes, the manager have to sign on his behalf? Because sometimes artists in their contract, the contract requires them to sign the deal on their own behalf. So the manager just, saying, assent or dissent with their decisions. The manager serves like an advisor of a sort. You understand? That's why I said it will be difficult for me to have a point when it comes to, because I've not read the contract. I don't know what their contract says. If the contract says that the manager is supposed to sign every deal on his behalf, and then he went against that contract, then he's at fault. Then I can join the gang to attack him. But I don't know about that, so that's what I want to say for now.
Right.
Abrantipa, for this gentleman, no, like the kind of attention and you're so positive. I think Oba seen him, we all sat here, you know, Ebona Basso for bringing something new. Because say he attacks as if so be PF TV, ni mama show with the Cadilla, so ni machete na adieno. Now, I think we have to call a spade a spade. Yenim so what's now Zongo, and a near D from Zongo. But the moment you decide to put something on paper, contract, I'll be signing on. Zongo near D no. Because once you put it on paper, I was also listening to Kwaku Christo on this flex in interview, and he did mention say there's one guy Fred Bia Okan Road Boys Association allegedly Ababe can say 2080 split nana Chavez for Black Sherif Aircon. They wanted to, you know, revise it without on a Black Sherif consent. Now, Abrantieno is alleged to have said, say, or percent ka yema Sherif no 20%. Na company ni keep it 30%. Na 50% no. A year Chavez penny no any of my boys no eche. And the management didn't buy that idea because they felt say if I can see was say ko Sherif for. Now the guy allegedly threatened say. So, you may own my who soon I a percentage I pedia, and the answer you better can be a better so you better Sherif free monsem. Now, me name say, and on our cost ya, say, ye whom the ye who ya. More about out about a castle your more cannot no cribbianing. Now, how disrespectful so be you to the term company friend. So then inside ebe share wo document as say assigning and you call the person a friend. Share investment and pay yama mu fie ema mu monthly allowance. Sherif cried no you say allegedly no weekly allowance from man aside of performances. Aside that no so no 2018 now money ne agreement say omo beje ne kra na apparently no omo ja 20 ni man no he was being given 100% till the time we decided you say obe free if you on. Now, we are artists, Abrantipa. You need to be mindful of the people you have around you. The Road Boys Association will say, group will say, unit. Road Boys Association. Road Boys, no. Minimum, but me tie Baku interview on Peace FM last Saturday. And I'm who say, Ashe, Captain Polo manager, Nessa Suabina, Abranti Aquafana. At the wedding. That was when he mentioned, say, a company friend. Yeah. He kept on mentioning, say, you're more canning, you know, but they are backing whatever they are saying with documentation. Into any no what have you got to show? A say, and you know, listen, so what the artist here? I was someone who said, talent need the Yakupon Jim free in some but Emre Yindinka so. But the fireside create him, none could from Pond the Assemeba. You have to think also Jane who sexually. When yeah. What was our best? Some quenchify. There's a reason why you appreciate talents and as a creatives like Sakodi. To be relevant over 10 years, no, and easy. Maybe shall say no man minimum superstars, na ex do, and then I can Ashanti International. Those days that someone who buy, you need to so answer them for maybe 2 ideas. So you get it. I was saying, say, Obia Wanimre. Ain't a woman now when you're Siciano, main wastino. A principal, you are always crying, say, ye pencophone be boying, ye pencophone be boying. Now, why never you see can be shown? Now, one day, what shall you pack your stuff out of a house away, JC Wamau? Most our boys here, you are trying to, I'm tempted to believe, say, ye uprising be against Papa benevolence because you know the car percentage ye pay. So for said the American entisa for documented said all this while interviews are also in any no question for who documented che. Now they should see can crap involved say $15,000. Now principal one or two cry yeah how I do your own boy task he says can into table so my I'm just telling them say he should be mindful of the guys surrounding him. I don't see this as a black sheriff kind of initiative.
But these are the guys that
it looks.
Oh no, almost 30 years. So
when you almost 30 and come to me a pem so a cosra and come pem wa. They realize a come concede at a point. Say your home so into was a couple be money ebe kind. So if you rightly do that, Noah, why do you betray the man this way? And this is an industry you try say you be protecting investors now. I have a lot of people coming to me and patron person boy me na me di me way out and I me who TV way. So the best I can do for you is say me booking interview am na ko kan wa adwen. But some sorry do we chi do akọ ha because I mean in the end no and may be say an be ye dia cho. So what I'm saying here and say this doesn't look like a black sheriff initiative. Listening to the boys, you know, it looks like an attempt from almost Umberry Belly so that the news never out they can get these guys to panic and then give them the percentage that they want. So I'm bad and they stick there. But $15,000 argument with you, it doesn't really make sense to me.
Nene, how would this affect Black Sherif?
I am of the opinion that there is no such thing like bad publicity. And that's my general position on everything have to do with any celebrity. As long as you are putting out good material that people can vibe to, it doesn't matter what else is happening. If the week the news came out, you know, that same week, you know, Black Sherif's song with Daku Vibes came out, and people were talking about how Daku Vibes is backing vocalist for Black Sherif on the song, on his own song. So I don't think that is going to affect how the public listens to his music anyway. What I think is I don't know how it will affect the business side is a whole different conversation, right? Would it affect his relationship with Empire? Will Empire continue to do business with him? What is the deal? I've told you.
As for the Empire deal, as far as the conversation has gone, neither Black Sherif's camp nor Empire is okay. So Empire has not spoken about the deal, but Black Sherif's camp talks about the
why how does Snap have a copy of the contract with Empire? How?
Which by how say? As for how people get information.
Okay, so I'm telling that I want to believe that if they have a copy of the contract with Empire, which means that they got it probably from Black Sherif's people, right?
That's an assumption.
I'm assuming that. Okay, so it means that they have some form of communication going on. What I mean is that as long as his deal with Empire is ongoing well, right, or is going well, and his deal with and he's putting out good materials and artists, I don't think that this will affect him negatively in any way. Here's the thing. I don't think that this year, every artist have a 3 to 4 year lifespan on their hotness level, right? We are in the second year of Black Sherif's hotness span, right? He has this year and next year to still be the biggest artist in Ghana. And I don't think that he should focus too much on anything but put out his music. He should focus on putting out music. The contract issues, let the boys deal with it. If they're not able to deal with it, it doesn't matter. You can always sign new contracts.
Chavis PRO, Kogu Christo, serves an indication that they are going to court.
I would bet you here that they won't go to court. I'll bet you here. I've tried this on this show before. Anytime an artist or anybody in the entertainment industry questions to take anybody to court, I am 90% certain I don't go to court.
Wow.
Because they have never gone to court.
So how should they solve this issue?
This is something that actually in the civil Civil Procedure Act, the first step to resolving any issue that involves intellectual property is to go to ADR.
Yeah.
It's through ADR, yes. So the first case, you cannot, actually even if they go to court, the court will tell them to first go to ADR. Because this is something that involves intellectual properties and something that is a bit sensitive. Courts will prefer that you, the artist, sit down and have an ADR session. So I think that the better thing for them to do is to get a mediator or get an arbitrator to sit with them and get them to be able to have, understanding. If they don't get to understanding and they want to go to court, which I'm 90% certain will happen.
So there is a statement from the Road Boys Association. The Road Boys Association is the team that Black Sherif has been working with right from the beginning of his music career. They said, Road Boys Association RBA have taken notice of the ongoing conversations in the media about a supposed breach of contract by our artist Black Sherif. Although majority of the discussions are premised on ill-informed and inaccurate information, we would like to assure the general public and fans of our artists that measures have been put in place to address any misunderstanding between the parties involved.
Yeah.
Vida,
let me say something.
Okay.
There's another reason why I don't think that Snap them will go to court. Here's the thing. I don't think that they have their business structured quite well.
Oh, an entity that has A&R and all of that.
It doesn't matter. Anybody can have an A&R. I don't think they have their business structured quite well. I listened to their conversations around their business, talking about taking footballers out of the country for free, talking about helping people for free, right? Anytime I'm having a conversation with anytime somebody's having a conversation about talent, and they talk about, they use the word help and ungratefulness, I stop taking them serious. Because this is business. People cannot be ungrateful in business. They can only do bad business. You don't do help in business, you only invest. So if you use words like business and ungrateful, words like help and ungrateful, when you're talking business, I stop taking you serious as a business person. Yes.
I see. But let me get your comment on the release.
A quick one. Just tell the Road Boy Association that artist is spelled with an E at the end. Until next time, I'm going to share spelling because one is a spelling mistake where it will not make me take you serious in the first place.
Yeah.
Now, that statement and is not enough for me because the people are out there backing it with info. And said they will take care. So I'll take care of money. Could be one sembony. Now we see on the next stop. Now, nipa ne response na a bar. What we see from no onte. Into no year what they are feeding us with is a contract that you have even cited, and there's a signature that will be anti me be denying. Sad, Now the language in there, supposed breach of contract. Didn't you sign a 5-year deal with Ian? Have they been bold enough to come and say I know I'm
supposed breach? What's a breach though? That's what I want to know. Because a distribution deal and a management deal are two different things.
Yes, but then once you saw the contract, does the management deal not involve distribution? Because
that is why they you see
because a breach in Benoit they wouldn't have breach in Benoit they wouldn't have consulted Chavez before.
If you listen to Kwaku Christo, it appears the whole thing is a takeover.
What that mean? What means is that what I think is that they are using the word management loosely and they want to run a record label. That's why I said their business is not structured well. What I think is that they want to run a record label, right? So what I gathered from what he said was that they want to run a record label, but they are using the term management. But words matter, especially if you are using words like you want to go to court. Words matter. So if in music business, a management and a distribution are two different things, right? When the manager says they will be doing distribution for you, how are they going to do distribution for you? Are they going to sign distribution deals on your behalf? Are they going to put your song on a tune call? How are they going to do distribution for you? They keep confusing record label and management. That is why I say their business is not structured well.
Okay.
They themselves know you can't go to equity. When you are going to equity, you need to go with clean hands.
Yeah.
I don't think they have claims.
What I'm also saying is
let's wrap up.
There was a consultation with Omo as to whether they should go for the deal. No more advice is say
Menko.
So if they have that upper hand over you, that's all fake, right? They can talk about breach in a way. I'm saying, say, Hammy said these things are happening because I didn't want to speak about Black Sherif the way I'm speaking. But I mean, I'll heap everything on area boys who say, road boys.
Road boys association.
I mean, I think said he should watch it. When the 18 years, it doesn't mean say we should be making excuses for you because of your age. Or be the 18 or manufacture there or China. It is where the 18
or China for manufacture there.
When the 18 or Bonyum so that be free man. It doesn't give you the excuse to say, yeah, China, this is 60 years. And then what you act right. No, we don't have time for that.
All right, so that's Vida Duchumwa Boatin. You also heard and watched Nene B. Nene B is a columnist, he's an author, his book is out. Everything that happened in showbiz and the people, is it who or that?
Everything that happened and the people who made it.
Yes, everything that happened and the people who made it. So
profiles of the top 10 most influential entertainment brands in the 2010 to 2020 decade.
Yeah. So that's how we wrap up. Nomination for oh, sorry. Mirafio, congrats, Vida.
Thank you.
Vida has been nominated for entertainment. Is it pundit or analyst? Entertainment pundit of the year as Folklets Media Awards. Yes, how do we vote for you?
Next week, I'm some of the code next week. So next week, I beg. Vote.
Congrats.
Thank you very much.
The show has been sponsored by Cheesy Pizza. Cheesy Pizza has what you want from juicy smoothies, jollof fried rice, spag and meatballs. We have great deals for you all week round. Cheesy Pizza gives you the cheesy combo every Monday and Thursday. With only 49 cedis, you get one small pizza, fries, and chicken, one cola drink at all branches. Tuesdays are Super Tuesdays at all Cheesy Pizza branches. Buy your Super Family Pizza at half price every Tuesday for 40 cedis at all Cheesy Pizza branches. Be part of the midweek bonanza every Wednesday. Buy and get one free at all Cheesy Pizza branches. And also remember to start your weekend with special jollof and fried rice from Cheesy Pizza branches every Friday. Call 026-4133-397 to place your order. Cheesy Pizza, your way. We end this episode of Bloggers Forum. For more stories, visit our website www.ghanaweb.com, our YouTube channel, Ghana Web TV, and watch all the great, compelling content that we have there. Go and vote for Vida and purchase a copy of Nenebi's book. Now, unye sikani yemfankra hot chocolate. Na yemfanye emyema. Don't get it. Forget about it. Thank you for watching this episode of Bloggers Forum. The name is Benefo Guabena Abrantiba.